All right, Goober, just talking to you previously about, oh, I don't know what that does. Oh, that's a laser. That's cool. All right, just talking to you previously about your calculus. So I've put the rules on the right here. So as I was saying, if I change the highlighter, this 2 here, when I take the derivative, that becomes the coefficient, comes out the front, 2x, and then 2, this 2 is minus by 1, as our rule says. So that becomes 1, and so that rule here is x to the n becomes nx to the n minus 1. And then this minus 2 here, this x actually has a power of 1 up there. So the 1 goes in front, so it doesn't change. Oh, we'll do it anyway. 1x to the 0, which then simplifies down to 2x minus 2. 1, anything to the power of 0 becomes just 1. So that's your first rule there. Your next rule here is this e to the x. So the derivative of, I think you're using the chain rule, which I sent to you earlier. So the derivative of x is 1, and then you times it by e to the x, I think, and then other one is plus x e to the x. I think that's your derivative on this one, but I'd have to, hang on, just let me get my phone out for a sec and check that. Where's my rule there? Chain rule is, what am I doing? Product rule is the product rule we're doing. We've got 2 functions there. So I think that's right, but if you look up the sheet I gave you, that's the product rule. And does that line up to what your dude said to you? It does. Yeah, cool. And then this next one here, I've written it out in a simplified form, so it's the same thing here. So we'll leave this third out the front, and then our first thing is we'll take the derivative of e to the x, which is just that, and then x to the negative 1, and then plus this one, we're not going to take the derivative, we just leave the e to x, and we take the derivative of the x squared, so x negative 2, bracket, plus e to the x has just that derivative. And then we would put that together and simplify it down. This next one is e to the gx, which is, if you follow my highlighter, this rule up here. So we've got e to the 2x, and then we times that by the derivative of the gx. So the gx is 2x, so the derivative of 2x is 2, so that becomes 2 e to the 2x. Last one here is the same thing, so we've got e to the 3x squared plus 1, and then we take the times that by the derivative of this function. So the derivative of 3x squared is going to be 6x, and the constant becomes 0. So